There's no way I can get into this without spoiling anything, so that's your warning for now. Lucid9 is a visual novel starring a useless nerd named Yama Ishimoto. Unfortunately, his pathetic self is thrown into a series of murders affecting the fictional town of Isamu, Japan. When he's not focused on the murders, he'll put up with the people around him, including his childhood friends, the weird one, the quiet one, the British, the dumbass, the one with the track fetish, the scary chick, the detective chick, and totally not the killer. Most of them attend the same high school, which is connected to the murders. Sometime into the story, and Yama is working for the detective, and everything all leads up to a point where someone he trusted was actually a piece of shit. He kidnapped a few students, and since Yama stalled long enough without making the bad guy suspicious, they all lived. Most of them lived. So Lucid9 ended up with Yama seeing his childhood friend dead. Since then, I've been waiting to see how the story would continue. Now we finally have a continuation, even if there were some issues putting it out. It starts out with some unnamed patient in the hospital. He's given the option to pick from a few different pills to experience different kinds of dreams. These dreams will just be events from the perspective of the girls that didn't die in the incident. One is for Elizabeth, one is for Irie, one is for Akira, and the last one's for Misaki. Each one of their routes will reveal more about the characters, some of them having flashback scenes, and they interact with other characters old and new. We've got Kobayashi, Yahiko, Masato, and the new ones are Hisao and Izumi. Hisao. Why does that sound familiar? So we get to see what the new characters are like and how the old ones have changed since the new routes take place 3 years after the original story. In these routes, it's revealed that Yama was arrested after Rui was murdered, and now 3 years later, he's being released. Unfortunately, just hearing his name is enough to bring up painful memories. Overall, it was pretty interesting, and like the original story, these all end on a cliffhanger, so the part I'm most interested in seeing will have to wait. Just like I did a few years ago. But now that I think about it, Inciting Incident came out in 2016, and it takes place in 2018. We've reached 2019, and since the new routes are a few years later, that means it takes place around 2021. If the first part came out 2 years before it takes place, then that means Fallen Snow Studios has fallen behind schedule!